It shows you that you cannot underestimate any team in Pacific at this moment in time. We saw it yesterday, we're seeing it today. Talon able to come in and take the first map. Now, it wasn't very decisive. Paper X started off super strong, and then it got more decisive, of course, towards the end. Once they switched over to the attacker side, they're just able to make it work. Their agent comp, very nice to get them ahead, and the carry from Cruz was huge. The clutches from Pat and Jit Boys, massive.
Yeah, I mean, we had some heroic plays on both sides, but Jit Boys really turned it up to 11 today, and Pat as well, we're seeing his old self. Meanwhile, Mindfreak tried to return to some of that glory when he was also called one of the best controllers in the world, but it just wasn't enough. Him and Forsaken an explosive start, but the rest of the team, they needed a lot more time to warm up, and at the end of the day, Talon, the entire squad of 5, was online just a second earlier. Any hope at all over to Talon and their fans, and they should have the momentum on their side as they go into Fracture.
No. Something, I see it here, he's got 346 ACS.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, 20 kills, only 12 deaths, 6 assists on top of that. And then Jing topping the board right below as that double entry. I mean, they make it work, right? Everyone always says if there's a team to trust for double duelists on any map, but obviously on Split, this has kind of become the norm for a lot of them. It's Paper Rex. They're so used to this style where you're aggressively challenging for duels and trades.
Yep. Just press W, they go in, they start off on defender's side. As, of course, with their map pick, they didn't have the
Oh, yeah, I see I see the kid.
He was actually dancing before, though.
Not able to get that ever so elusive best of victory here on the big stage, in an offline stage against Paper Rex.
It's close, as it always is, but Paper X are on top, 13-10. The one map they lost was 13-11. They nearly even forced overtime. Forsaken had some big highlights, some clutches, but also Devi, really got to call him out as he did some incredible stuff. Some insanely clutch rounds, like this guy just doesn't change. He's so consistently clutch.
I think that's the biggest thing, right?
I mean, crazy.
Some games he's quiet, but that's not necessarily because he's losing all his duels or whatever. It's just because everyone else is getting kills. He's oftentimes not meant to be in the core of the firefights until he's needed most. He's kind of like that final weapon of Paper Rex. Everyone talks about Forsaken, Jing, now something. We've talked about Mindfreak in the past, but truly the one they rely on the most is Devi, and he does it again in the final round, able to close it out for Paper Rex 2-1.